Did you set the credit bureaus up and your accounts came back verified, or the credit bureaus didn't respond within 30 days? I'm going to show you a credit hack that's going to be able to knock the credit bureaus up and get that collection, that charge off, that bankruptcy, that eviction, those student loans, the late payments, whatever that's holding your credit score back. I'm going to show you how to knock them off. So with that being said, you already know what time it is. Let's get right into it. So before I get into this credit hack and before I walk you through the process, what I want you to do is go grab your credit Bible and go to 15 USC 1681 I, read the first one, and then what I want you to read is 15 USC 1681 I, go to number 5 and read that as well, because basically what I want to do is show you those violations so you can then knock the credit bureaus out. So let's get into it. Credit hack I was talking about, right? So a lot of people ask this question like, when should I send a dispute off, or when should I send my complaint off? When should I follow up with the CFPB? When should I do this, right? So depending on when you sent your letter off is when you want to use the CFPB. I always tell people wait 30 days after they set the credit bureaus up based off of the investigation. You want to go ahead and use the CFPB. So wait your 30 days first, and then you file a complaint with the CFPB, you file a complaint with the BBB, and you file a complaint with the Attorney General, right? So that's pretty much it. So what you want to do is go ahead and click on credit reporting services, and again, scroll down, and then click on credit reporting. And then what you want to do is click on next, right? You have to create an account first before you get to this website. This specific part right here. But after you do that, then you want to go ahead and go to problem with credit reporting company investigation into the existing problem. So I'm going to show you what to do with investigation. Their investigation did not fix an error on my credit report, right? So we're going to do this one first, and then I'm going to show you what to do. The investigation took more than 30 days. So based off of what happened is based off of what problem that you're describing. So have you tried to fix this problem? You're going to click on next, right? So all this is very important. Everything specific is important. So already written up something, so you can kind of basically use this, but you want to use everything in your own words, and I'm going to explain everything step by step. So what you're going to put is, I acquired my credit report and asked the credit bureaus to check and make sure everything was complete and accurate according to 15 USC 1681 I, number 5, right? I waited 30 days and received my investigation and noticed everything was still the same, right? Everything is still the same. The consumer reporting agencies, which is Equifax, Experian, and Transunion, did not modify or remove anything. Now, either you can put Experian, Transunion, whatever investigation came back, right? You're going to put that, right? So you're going to delete these other two. So if it's Equifax, remove the other two, right? Because we're only going to complain with Equifax, or we're only going to complain with Experian, or only going to complain with Transunion based off of what the investigation, who came back first, right? So next, what you're going to say, is the date open is not correct. Date of last payment is not correct on all 3 credit reports. Date of last active is not correct on all 3 credit reports. Date of last payment is not correct on all 3 credit reports, right? Based off of what is going on your credit report, this is when you did your first, when you analyze your credit report, you already have that specific part. So that's when I tell you to circle, highlight, and then basically what you're going to say is, which is a violation. This is impacting me from moving forward to buying a house for my family. So based off of what you're trying to do, so if you're trying to buy a house, if you're trying to buy a car, if you're trying to get funded for your business, you're going to put that right here, right? Because everybody's different. So I don't know what's going on with your specific problem, but you want to go ahead. I'm giving you an example. So whatever was going on, if it's hurting you from getting a car, if it's hurting you from getting a job, if it's hurting you from getting something, you want to put that and explain how it's affecting you, right? I attached my previous, awesome. I'm going to the next slide. I attached my previous credit reports and my new credit report to show how Experian violated my rights. So whoever violated your rights, you're going to put right here, either Experian, Transunion, or Equifax. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. Let me know in the comments if you understand and you got me, right? So then if you want to publish, you can publish. And then what's a fair resolution? Delete these accounts. Delete these accounts, right? And then next, what you want to do is you want to upload the previous credit report and you want to upload the new credit report, or you can upload them together and show, and make sure you highlight based off of, and make sure you have the date and everything based off of before and after, nothing basically changed, right? And then you're gonna click on next. And then once you click on next, you're gonna go ahead and put either Experian, right? Experian, because we're not gonna, go with Transunion Equifax. So we're gonna click on Experian, information solution, and then you're gonna put your last for your social, date of birth, and name as it appears on your credit report. And then you wanna go ahead and fill this out, and then no, and then you wanna click on next, and next is gonna basically have all your information, and that's pretty much it. Now this is how you use if you sent off your first letter and your investigation came back verified. Now, let's talk about what you need to do if the credit bureaus didn't respond to your complaint within 30 days. So basically what I'm doing now is walk you what you need to do if if Experian or Transunion or Equifax haven't responded to your dispute within 30 days, right? If they haven't responded and sent you anything within those 30 days, here's what you want to do, right? So the first thing you want to do is go to credit reporting, click on credit reporting, and then click on next, right? And then after you do that, you just want to, after it populates, you want to go ahead and say problem with a credit reporting company investigation into the existing problem. Investigation took more than 30 days. We have to describe what's going on, right? I know you see a lot of stuff, but make sure you click on the right one, because what you want to do is make sure CFPB knows what's going on, and when you file a complaint. So click on I already tried to fix this problem, because we already sent the letter out. And then after this populates, I'm gonna show you what the write up. So here's what you need to write up. So you don't have to follow word by word, but this is kind of what you need to write up. So I acquired my credit report and asked the credit bureaus to check and make sure everything was complete and accurate according to 15 USC 1681I, right? They got the law. We told them to check and make sure everything's complete and accurate. We want to make sure everything is good to go on my credit reports. I waited 30 days and haven't received nothing. Here's my tracking number, 1, 2, 3, whatever, 4. Put your tracking number. It has been over 30 days. And one more thing, they didn't even record the current status of the disputed information. Experian, what you want to put is Experian, Transunion, or Equifax, right? You want to put either one, or if it's all three, put all three, right? It's holding me back from getting a house. This is very frustrating because I'm trying to buy a house for my family, but Experian is not doing its job according to the law. So what you want to do is put your frustrations, put what's going on, how it's hurting you. Let the CFPB know what's going on, because this is really hurting you from improving your credit score, getting those accounts deleted, so then you can move forward to get into things that you're trying to do. So you want to let everything know so it's documented. So when it's time to actually, like if you need a lawyer or you need to go ahead and file, proceed even further with this, you have all the documentation. You let them know how it's frustrating you and what's going on, right? So make sure you put how this is frustrating you as well, like what's going on. Document everything. Let them know. And then after that, what you want to do is, what's the fair resolution? Put delete the accounts. And then you can also upload the letter that you sent, as well as the tracking number, when you get the tracking number as well. So you can upload that as well. And then you want to click on next. And then once you click on next, is really much, you want to put either Experian here, Transunion, or Equifax. You don't have to put all three, right? So if it's Experian, put Experian. If it's Transunion, put Transunion. If it's Equifax, put Equifax, right? Experian Information Services, click on social. Make sure you have your last four, your date of birth and name as it appears on your credit report. This is very important, so we don't have the wrong person. And then, do you want to complain with another company? And you click on no. If it's yes, click on yes. If it's no, put on no. And then you want to click on next. And then what's going to populate is your information, and then you're going to submit your complaint. Wait, before you go, if you haven't set the credit bureaus up, hey, you can't use this process. So make sure you grab my secret letter 2.0 and then basically come back to this video and go through that process so you can then knock the credit bureaus out.